Hi, and welcome to Twin Cities Real Estate Rhetoric. My name is Tom Sommers, and I'm joined by my co-host, Toby Muma. As always, Toby, hey, how are ya?
I'm great.
All right, we are both feeling fantastic today and ready to give you some great information about houses.
That's
We
right.
try to bring you value every time that you tune in, so thank you for being supporters of us and following us this way. Today, we want to really focus on talking to people who own a house currently, whether it's a townhome, condo, single-family home, whatever the case might be. And we want to talk to you, does it make sense to buy up, to move up to a bigger home?
Yep.
So,
Is now the time to do
yeah,
it?
is now the time to do it. So, Toby, what do you think?
I think it is.
Okay, why do you think it is?
Well, you just starting out. I mean, there's two major factors. Number one, the interest rates are at historic lows.
Okay.
3.5%
For
for
30?
for a 30-year conventional fixed. I mean,
Well,
that's oh,
when you and your husband bought your first home, what was your rate?
I think we were at like 7.5 or 8, and then
Okay.
we were so happy to refi at 6. We were so happy to refi at 4.5.
Yep.
And so, yeah.
Our first loan was 10.5%, and we were dancing. We couldn't believe it. And how dumb does that sound right now? So, even though you've probably been hearing that it's historically low for the last couple of years on the radio, it truly is, because it keeps bouncing kind of at the bottom right now. And sooner or later, we're going to have interest. And inflation, sorry.
Inflation, yep.
Inflation. And as that happens, it's going to drive rates up. It's going to drive up value, all of that sort of thing. So you're kind of sitting on the bubble, I
Right.
think, at this point. So consider this. If you're going to purchase a home for $100,000 more than what you currently are in, you're looking at about an extra $350 a month in a house payment for principal and interest, or $35 for every $10,000 you borrow. So that's a really quick, easy way to do some math. You know, you can wait if you want, because you're not quite in the place yet, which makes sense. But if the rates go up and your value goes up, then not only are you going to get more money for your home when you sell, but you're going to be paying more for the next house. And if the rates
Yep.
are higher, then your payment is going to be larger as well.
Yeah. So it's kind of like, I mean, when you factor all that stuff in, either you do it now and you're going to be having a low interest rate, and you're going to have a house that has a lower, that you're going to be able to purchase for a lower amount, or you wait for whatever, and the interest rates goes up a point, and your house, goes up a point. I mean, it's just, no matter what, whether you do it now or whether you do it a year from now.
It's apples to
I mean,
apples. It's all relative.
It really is. And when you're thinking about, well, I have my house now and I have, equity in it. Do I just stay here for another 10 years until the kids are gone? Or do I sell it and move up into the bigger house with bigger bedrooms,
Yep. Good point.
same school district, but then, in 10 years the kids are gone? I mean, it's kind of like, I don't know. Either way, the value's gonna stay the same no matter where you are. Don't you
Right.
think?
Oh,
I mean,
absolutely.
it's
No, you're dead
yeah.
on. And so really what the bottom line is you need to know, as a seller, what is the current home you're in worth?
Right.
And what's your bottom line? What are you going to net? And then how much can you put down on that next house? Because without those pieces, you're never going to know for sure. Now,
Yep.
some of the things that Toby and I do to help people, because we run into this all the time,
Yep.
is we take the sellers out before they even consider listing their home and look at some houses that could be matches for them that they would purchase, to
Right.
give you a feel for the market, to see if you see the value that we see. And that will help you also to determine whether this is a good move or not. What else have you been doing?
Well, basically that's it. I mean, what else can you do besides, I'll get them in touch with a lender or somebody, and it's just
Yep.
like, hey, just have somebody work out the numbers for you,
Yeah.
and get a feel for it. And then let's just, make a quick market of your house, see what we think you could sell it for, what your equity is, what you'd be able to bring to the table moving into another house. And then, like you said, I do not have a problem going out and taking people to look at a house and say, you can sell this, move into this, and, is this worth it for you?
Right,
For
right.
$350, $400 more a month to
Well,
have a bigger house. So,
And since the slide of 2008 or so, we've lost about, on average, 30% around the metro area in value on the house. That's
Yes.
starting to turn now. We're starting to see an uptick, but it's more because of the fact that the market is balanced out, and we have actually more buyers than we do listings, specifically in certain price ranges, and that's driving the value quicker on certain properties than others. So if you're sitting at $250,000, that could be a real win for you to sell there at the as the market's climbing, and maybe take advantage of something in the mid threes that
Yep.
there's not as much activity.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. So there's a number of factors to consider, and I mean, your best bet is probably just have somebody come out and,
No, have
you know,
us come out.
oh, sorry, have us come out and walk you through the process, figure out what you can sell your house for, and go take you to look at a couple other houses, see what you could do.
So call us, and we can answer questions. We're not going to push you, bug you, or expect anything. Or if you just want to email and ask questions, we're here to answer questions. We do that all day long. People call and inquire about one thing or another, and we're here to inform. That's one of the reasons we do this. Obviously, we want to earn your business, but we're also doing this because we feel that it's important to help educate people as well. So we hope that you're seeing value. Please leave a comment on the Facebook page or on the YouTube page. We love the feedback, and we will answer questions. So until next time, thank you so much for tuning in, and we hope you have a great week.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye, Toby.